This is Mark Chen. Today I'm going to tell about this piece, O Faithful and Saturn. This is a part of the series Pilgrimage of Light. This piece is pretty unusual in the series for the reason that the subjects are much younger and closer than the other pieces in the series. So, O Faithful erupts every 1.5 hours. Let's put it on our cosmos calendar. Let's say the 14 billion old universe is 1 year old. The new year starts with a big bang. The Earth is born in September. Most of the things we know about the Earth are in December. Trilobites rule in mid-month. Dinosaurs are the kings between Christmas to the 29th. We humans appear around 8 p.m. on New Year's Eve. And the last two Old Faithful eruptions would be, wait for it, 0.00000000001 seconds apart. Of course, I can't possibly animate that, but you get what I mean. How far will I travel in an hour and a half? Certainly within the range of the solar system. To make sure, I resorted to the best research tool, that is, Google. It turns out that the average distance between Earth and Saturn at 825 million miles takes light just about an hour and a half to travel. I must make a pilgrimage to Yellowstone to offer Saturn to Old Faithful. But what should I project on? Well, the mist from the eruption sounds like Mother Nature's projection screen. And when would the mist be at its best? Of course, when the hot eruption hits the cold winter air. So, Yellowstone, winter season, here we come. I've been to Yellowstone many times during warm seasons, but what I see here in winter is an entirely different, otherworldly wonderland. The snow coach rides are comfortable and offer breathtaking views. We made stops, got up close and personal to geothermal features that have to be seen to be believed. Did I hear bison? Oh yes, there are bison. Lots and lots of bison. Do we take selfies with them? No. Staying alive is important so I can make my pilgrimage. So here we are, an Old Faithful during a day eruption. In the summer, this would have been a rowdy crowd of thousands of people. Now it's quiet and peaceful. And look at that steam. That's promising for projections. We just need the darkness to descend. This is the Saturn image I'll project. It's an unusual one with a Saturnian aurora. Actually, a composite of two Hubble images taken at different times in different wavelengths. The blue aurora is actually not blue and not even visible. You see, auroras are created when planet's magnetic field guides the solar wind to its poles. When the solar wind collides with the atmosphere, in Earth's case, nitrogen and oxygen, it produces a light show of various colors, mostly red, and depends on the intensity of the solar wind. Saturn's atmosphere is mostly hydrogen, which would generate aurora in ultraviolet, invisible. You won't be able to watch Saturn's aurora with your eyes. But through Hubble's camera, the aurora was photographed and converted to blue for us to see. So, photographic Puritans, the idea of true colors really doesn't mean much when it comes to astrophotos. So sit back, relax, and enjoy whatever color the scientists want you to see. The night is clear and bitter cold in single-digit Fahrenheit. As I expected, when Old Faithful faithfully erupts in the dark, it's lonely and neglected, with just two of us and a couple other spectators. The eruption turned out to be too quick and brief for my normal way to operate, when I control the camera and gave Olive guidance to pan the projector for best composition. So on the not so triumphant walk back to Old Faithful Lodge, I said to Olive, I think the next time we have to do this differently. And she said, how? I said, I think you have to be fully in charge of the projector, be fully in your initiative, pointing at wherever you think is the best. And that means you need to operate the tripod pretty quickly. The new strategy worked, and our second attempt was a success. This image soon became my favorite. It carries the concept and narrative of the series, but it stands out in several ways. Other than the brevity of the event and the closeness of Saturn, the composition is fascinatingly ambiguous. Under the starry sky, and by the way, Big Dipper is in the background, the geyser steam rises and seemingly lifting a planet back into the sky. This is a true joy of image making. I can research, I can plan, I can adapt and strategize, but at the end, I might still surprise myself with something unexpected. I hope you have enjoyed this introduction to Old Faithful and Saturn. Every image in Pilgrimage of Light takes hours and hours of research and hundreds of miles of traveling. I put my heart and soul, and you guess it, money, into this project. I do that because I believe what I do by putting the universe and the environment in perspectives can make a change for the better. So I need your support. Please subscribe, or better yet, become a member of the channel. You can also own pieces of Pilgrimage of Light and hang on your walls. So check out the sales information in the description. See you next time.